Welcome to Logic Insight. Star Trek has captured imaginations for decades, inspiring real-life heroes and technologies along the way. Behind the scenes, the show has boldly gone where no other show has gone before, challenging social norms and practices. Like much of science fiction, it has tried to show us the incredible things we can do as Earthlings if we work together and look to the stars. Check out these out-of-this-world facts that show how Star Trek truly pushes the boundaries of what TV could be. 1. Captain Kirk and Uhura shared a milestone kiss on TV. Although not the first interracial kiss on television, their kiss was the first kiss between a black and a white person on American television. The kiss was highly debated at the time and is now considered by many as a huge milestone in the normalization of interracial relationships. The historic moment happened in the episode Plato's Stepchildren, which aired in 1968, 1 year after the American Supreme Court repealed laws prohibiting interracial relationships. 2. Scientists are trying to build a real tractor beam. Inspired by the ones on Star Trek's starships, a group of researchers at the Department of Aerospace Engineering Sciences at the University of Colorado Boulder is trying to build a tractor beam. The tractor beams won't be used to entrap alien spaceships, though. They are there to solve the growing problem of space junk created by the many satellites that orbit Earth. 3. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a huge fan of Star Trek. Toward the end of the second season of the original series, Nichelle Nichols, Uhura, signed her resignation letter and wanted to return to Broadway. Before the resignation could be finalized, she was approached by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who convinced her to stay on the show. He mentioned the influence she had as a black female actress on young minds at the time of the Civil Rights Movement. Dr. King mentioned that Star Trek was the only show he would allow his kids to stay up late to watch. 4. The Star Trek reboot trailer broke Apple.com's record for the most downloads. In 2009, a reboot of Star Trek was released, which excited many longtime fans of the series. The trailer aired on Apple TV, and in 24 hours, more than 1.8 million people downloaded it. This broke Apple's record for the most downloads, and that number only grew larger, reaching 5 million downloads after just 5 days. 5. The Invincible-class starship is the largest that Starfleet ever built. The Invincible-class starship was created as a fully armed battleship, a full-fledged fleet carrier, and a mobile base of operations in the year 2384. 3 of these ships were created, including the USS Invincible. At 5,255 feet long and weighing 13,850,000 metric tons, this was truly Starfleet's strongest vessel. 6. To film the transporter scenes, they used foil and tricks of light. The cinematographers of TOS had to do a lot of work, especially in the early seasons, to show the characters dematerializing and rematerializing somewhere else. They ended up sprinkling glitter into a beam of light and filmed that effect. They then needed to cut that effect into the shape of the characters and slowly fade them in and out of the scenes. 7. The Vulcan salute was inspired by an Orthodox Jewish blessing. Spock's famous split finger, live long and prosper salute, is not as alien as we may think. When Leonard Nimoy was a child living in a Jewish area in New York, he witnessed Orthodox Jewish people at a special ceremony called Shekinah. The first use of the Vulcan salute was in TOS during the episode Emmett Time. 8. Vaughn Armstrong played more characters than anyone else in the Star Trek franchise. Armstrong played a total of 12 different characters over the years. He was most recognized for his role as Vice Admiral Maxwell in Star Trek Enterprise. Many of his roles involved heavy makeup, including 2 Cardassians, 2 Klingons, and a Virginian captain. 9. Voyager won an outstanding 7 Emmy Awards during its run. Voyager is well known for its special effects and amazing use of makeup, for which most of its Emmys were awarded. The series also won 2 Emmy Awards for its use of music. In total, the series got 33 nominations for all kinds of things, from costume design to sound design and even hairstyling. Remember Neelix's amazing mohawk? 10. NASA's first space shuttle was named after the Starship Enterprise. Although it was only ever used in tests for later spaceflight and didn't even have engines, the real Enterprise was NASA's first orbiting space shuttle. The shuttle was originally named Constitution, but thousands of Trekkies at the time petitioned for it to be renamed after the starship in their favorite show. In recognition of this, most of the original cast and creator, Gene Roddenberry, were all present at the unveiling ceremony. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.